What internet marketing expert should you spend your valuable time listening to? Listen to someone who has over 20 years of web marketing experience and hundreds of website marketing success stories. That man is Aaron Sparks from Site Strategics. And this is Edge of the Web Radio.
Getting into are you too dependent on Google traffic? Between all the different updates, such as Penguin and Panda, and the things that have affected a lot of visibility of sites, we're talking the exact match domain updates, page layout updates, and the DMCA, which was the copyright infringement updates, which hammered a few people. A lot of businesses found themselves without traffic and customers, and ultimately without the ability to pay their rent. Right? Many of these sites depend on almost 95% of Google traffic, just to get their visitors and ultimately get their customers. When Google updates their algorithm, you're at risk of losing a lot of traction there. Yeah. And do you know what's coming at them? You don't, and you don't know whether or not Google's actually going to turn a corner and count how many green dots are on your website as being the rule, the coin of the realm.
We tend to know, right? I mean, we tend to know when someone's going to be in trouble.
You're listening to Doug Carr from Marketing Tech Blog.
Well, and I mean we as in all of us.
That's right.
It's never a real surprise. Everybody freaks out. But everybody knows when someone's gaming the system.
Absolutely, you know when something's being exploited to a degree, and from an SEO standpoint, if you're an SEO professional, do you step in there? I mean, there's a third rail that's always there for it's a little bit iffy here. Well, there's some great stuff on the other side of that. No, but you want to try to keep it as clean as possible. You should not rely on Google traffic alone. You just shouldn't. Not to fuel your business or even focus on your brand. You need other channels for visitors and consumers to make it happen for you.
I think it's good to be aware of all your options, but I have to say that Google's still the best out there. It's like saying, are you too dependent on Microsoft Office as a business? You kind of got to be, because it's the best thing out there. You might as well. You just need to be aware of other options.
You don't avoid it, but it's like insurance for yourself.
Yep.
If you don't, in a stock portfolio, you just don't pick one stock and run with it. Put all your chips on black and diversify. Boy, I just mixed a lot of analogies.
No, that was
right
good.
There.
That was great. I think that's a great analogy. For a company, even a company that's doing everything right, there's always the possibility, and we see this. You guys probably see it with your customers. Is every once in a while they just drop in rank significantly.
Yep.
And you don't know really what's happening, but you wait a couple weeks and they come back.
Yep.
Well, if that 2 weeks is going to bury your company,
right?
You need to have alternative plans. So you need to have some paid approaches. You need to have some social.
And you're paying for Google more than likely. I mean, there's still 70% of the market. That's all
absolutely.
I'm saying.
No, and from a cost standpoint, it's still.
But if they're shifting the sand so much to better the user experience, right? Then there's no guarantee where you're going to be, even to the point that you may have the perfect site, good organic content, good.
Well, let's say they make a significant change that you just have to react to.
Right.
That reaction time is what's crucial, and if that's a few weeks before you can get your ranking back or whatever,
right?
What is that going to do to your business? And so that's where I think you're both right. To John's point, hey, it's still the number one beast out there. But to Aaron's point, you've got to have alternative means of getting people to your website that they may cost a little bit more, but in a bind, you have those avenues open to you.
That's right. You may be talking about different mobile apps that you may have developed, or looking for different social traffic, and even old-fashioned word of mouth. So I'm not just talking internet marketing. I'm looking at all of marketing channels. You need to make sure you have the support system to withstand any loss of revenue from one particular realm of media. Right. You need to diversify your online business income, and the question is, how dependent are you on this traffic?